It's all or nothing. He just wants to hold it down. Ends up getting the kill. Now he can go free. The Hunter's Fury going in. Gets pressured out, and he's still not dead. Still precision. Getting one back. Dapr gets him down. And King with a 2K. 6 to holding it down. 8 seconds left. Look at the HP. No way, King.
Long range shock dart going out will maybe clear some of the back of the site, but the problem is the defenders that are here for Sentinels are taking aggressive angles, one of which is from TenZ. He finds himself a second thought for a second. Maybe he gets the collat, but he'll just go ahead and reset, find the third just as easily as you may have expected. 9-1 up for Sentinels.
This is 3.
No, not like this. Sizz had him flashed in a corner. Couldn't find an elimination, and you allow him to find 2. Nightmare even committing the Hunter's Fury, try to clear space, doesn't walk away with any eliminations. Now, these shock darts that they hit could be good, but you do see Sick is trying to self-sustain at least partially off of his blaze wall. He gets to about half HP. Now the flash comes through, and Sick ends up finding 4. Oh boy.
And TenZ will have 2 free kills here, maybe even 3. No one spotted him. Doesn't even have to dismiss. 4th kill, possibly.
Yeji is right inside tube, and depending on the timing through the middle of the map, it could pay off massively for the retake attempts of Valkyrie, and that will come through. So the trade will be there, 3v3 we go, and Dapr once more will get the spike planted.
Well, Valkyrie do have members coming around. So no one on the flank, actually, but that's fine. Let's see if Sentinels can work this post-plant. Zombs in a great position. Wall integrity is nice and high. He'll have a timing, sees that one player's above him. Swing at any moment, but finds the person down below first. Oh! And oh my goodness! That ace from Zombs is disgusting! Not impossible here, but Sentinels potentially on the comeback now, popping those ultimates and speeding up over towards me.
Oh, but Size, nice response for him for the first. ShahZam will reset the Blade Storm with that headshot onto Timber. And even beyond that, trying to still move aggressively. Recon Bolt will clear off a lot of this B site. Shots over the top not going to be required from ShahZam as Sick finds the kill, no problem. But Valkyrie still have members that are nearby that could deny this spike being planted. I mean, you see it's down just outside yellow at the moment. So one good shot from Kuya can turn this whole round into the favor of Valkyrie.
Shock dart's pretty good, actually. That's a good kill from Sick to follow things through. Unfortunately, with Kuya and Nightmare will lose their respective 1v1s and award that one over. So, Sentinels on the defense. TenZ for the first kill, doesn't dismiss away, and will be a 2-for-1 trade into a fight.
Yeah, just trying to get this fight off. Good help from Timber. Does allow this fight to fully get planted, but it's a 2v3 situation. Numbers, at least initially, for Sentinels look good, and the health pools beyond that are about even, but the last couple of eliminations isolated behind the yellow container, no problem. So Sick and Dapr will put themselves up on the pistol, and now up 9-4 as well. Last attempt for Nightmare to get this planted, and he will be able to just in the nick of time, but Sick quick to try to contest. The 1v2 from the high ground will get the reload off, and Valkyrie have not even attempted to peek him yet, but now they'll have to. The recon bolt coming through. Sick take care of the Size, no problem. But he's got absolutely no clue where the last player has gone to.
And Nightmare's got an ult.
That might be all that's required. He's going to pull it out early. Sick, moving fast, we'll find it. Oh, no. Plenty of time for the defuse. Sentinels on 12.
Beautiful stuff.
The top first couple of knives will miss. Now ShahZam's just down to a couple. Kuya trying to return the favor. A little bit of an anime battle, but it's TenZ who will find elimination. I think your question stands. He's pushing in by himself into the heart of the defensive Sentinels. Wall will be down. That'll allow space for Dapr to get the resurrection. We'll go to a 5v3 for Sentinels, and we'll have to try to find a retake.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about Kuya then. Just running into multiple players, and, well, that seemed like almost a good angle to play with. All the members of Sentinels are going to come on through. The defuse is going to be there as well. The kill's been picked up.
That's a good tag out from the drone. One found in Sabrosa. And Sick shuts that down, finds Showtime. Now Shanks charging on into the site, but Dapr for 2 in main, sprang away. Maybe a third, runs out of ammunition, but the dink's still good onto Calypso. And the remaining players of Rise, they're fractured. Dapr, not a care in the world, just gonna bunny hop right on in. And the classic right click closes it out for a flawless first for the Sentinels. And Rise, this is a huge change of pace, a slow pacing for them, but the run it back available, and they'll use that to work onto A.
Explosion onto the site. Neptune does have the advantage. Run it back goes away. It's going to allow Shanks to go up a little bit more. Train City galore, though. Everyone's able to come in from the back. Look at Sick able to find a double kill, cleaning up everything. Except for Calypso, now having to make his way. He was separated from his team. Now coming in from A main. has to deal with a lot. There's no intel about where he's at. He's silent, no audio cues. One to the immediate right, one up above, trying to find something seemingly out of nothing. 12 seconds left, make that 11. There's not much he can do except miss his shots, and Sick with a 3K is going to tie it up. No utility to really stop them besides a single tripwire. Sick on the immediate left. Could be a potential huge play. Pop flash already out in hand, waiting for it to strike, to break the glass, goes on through, finds the spike, takes it down. Sick, waiting for another one. Zombs waiting on by for the triple pinch. It doesn't matter. A meat grinder, a blender comes in by. And that's going to be Rise now for the first time, taking a losing stride.
Off of TenZ up are deciding to get a little more aggressive with this mid control. They don't seem ready for it. They won't be. TenZ is off. Good for one there. Off the jiggle. Doesn't even matter if you're not peeking because he'll find the shot. And Dapr pushes off. Blindside Shanks. And this anti-eco coming up very nicely thus far for the Sentinels.
Pop flash goes through. Dapr and company trying to retrace their steps. The knives miss. ShahZam's able to clap it up instead. Oh, and this is a battle of just murder all throughout on B side. Zombs and company cleaning up the whole feed. Not just yet. ShahZam waiting for the pre-fire. Might be able to find some damage. So much so it takes down Showtime. The other Sova gone. Beautiful play in hand. There we go. He's going to push on forwards though. Testing his luck a little too much. He can't escape that. Six able to clutch it up a tiny bit more. Now they get explode onto the site. Look at this. Go, go, go. They're all rushing on through. There's only one on site though. Everyone else has to go for the rotates. Showtime, so little health, tries to peek. TenZ finds the head instead. Last two stuck in CT side. This will be really rough to go 2-1.
Yeah, they don't have much to work with here. This should have been around for Rise all the way over. They had the opening pick, and now they're at a heavy man disadvantage. The last two players were even from the defenders' sided spawn, but Sick has a great angle here in main.
Oh, but he could top the head of one, maybe make it two, cleans it up. Dapr steals it a little bit, but Sentinels still got it. And now we're on match point for map 1. They have to be able to find something to make it work, but ShahZam and company, they have the angle, they have everything inside. Calypso's able to find one, not so flawless anymore. But they have to keep on pushing forward.
Oh, TenZ!
Jumping knives, a double jumping knives, meaning that's Sentinel taking map number 1. Only with the frenzy, keep in mind, still hasn't been able to pick up a rifle. No one's died yet in the post plan. TenZ is holding his power position, misses the shot, so has to back off. Sentinels wiping away everyone on side, trying to go through, but what about this gigantic flank? It's a flank no more, it seems. Only one left alive, the frenzy wielder, last one to go down. A flawless win for Sentinels, and they tie it up.
Yeah, he still has the op in the dash, so he has his get out of jail free card. And Sick has a frag. The runner back from Neptune gets nothing. Now support in from Poise, looking for a shot onto TenZ. He'll find it. Now Poise blinded out by Sick as he finds a double. 3 in the round already. Max and Calypso on the extremities trying to push into the assist, but he's outdone by Zombs. The last man standing is Showtime, and he falls to the ground too. It's close as could be. A 6-6 half between Rise and Sentinels here on Haven.
Holy. Let's see what happens next, though. ShahZam around the corner might be able to find one, but the judge is too far of a distance for that. The entire feed is green. ShahZam with 3. And it ties up now.
Doesn't want Calypso to have that flank through, but this Hunter's Fury up, and out will come the Executant to see it. Might collect the kill, but no, Dapr has that flank in fruition.
There's 30 seconds left, Mimi. Look at this, how heavily damaged so many members of each team are. The curveball in hand,
oh, no!
Double kill! Make that a triple across the whole round for Dapr. Maybe a 4K? Maybe. No! The jumping classic fails him this time.
TenZ and Dapr in a 2v3.
Oh, but the war zone keeps on going. Dapr finds another one. Showtime goes down a 2v2. So little health between the Jet and the Cypher between both teams. 3 for Poise. He goes down. Trey is across. Another 3K, and Dapr's the only survivor. And he gets a beautiful win there. That's double digits now. Come on, go for the defuse. You're freaking me out. There are down a man. It's going to be so good for Sentinels to confirm this forwards. Able to find another one. The TP unsuccessful. Still unable to pursue with sights. We Dapr finding it out 1, but make it 2. 3 now for the entirety of the round. 1 more for Neptune. He's going to be the last one alive, but this Cowboy again, unable to confirm. Sentinels now 1 point away from match point. But Zombs holding the top corner, top box, top of sewers. There's a lot of top there, but the top of the heads, there'll be one that goes off of Calypso. That's huge. Shanks with that judge still. Too far of a distance. Trains back and forth. A minute left on the clock. The running back doesn't do much. He's able to get by safely. The Hunter's Fury, though, could deny everything right away. Only so many bodies left. Make it 2 left for Rise's size. This is what's going to keep them in the series, maybe 50 seconds left. 3K for Sick. Last one now. Showtime. Rise, they bring themselves onto the side. It's not enough, but Sentinels take a 2-0 over Rise, and they move on forwards.
Spike down though. I mean, Sentinels, they do have a an opportunity with that run it back, I think, but Noble, they have conceded the entire site. They know they've got an advantage, and the ultimate menace doesn't connect, but he's trying to safeguard the site. He needs to stay up close. They are flushing him out with shot guards, and unfortunately, they've lost that control here. It's Noble.
Fortunately enough for Menace, but you still have Jangler finding out with a Frenzy. King with another one back onto ShahZam. Sick, still that Phantom goes that off the run it back. Precision needs that frag onto Zombs, and Zombs and Sick finish it off. Precision takes down Sick. TenZ is still alive with that Marshall, but nobody's peeking him.
Right, and now this became 10 times harder for Sentinels. No flashes, no main smoker. Obviously, you do still have the Cloud Burst, but even then, that might not be enough, but a great combo here as Jangler's forced out of position.
And TenZ takes him down, and the Hunter's Fury still gets another one.
Oh.
And TenZ trying to overwhelm, but it doesn't matter. King is there for the trade, and oh, look at the HP on ShahZam. 33, a gust of wind would have taken him down, or at least another bullet from that clip, but ShahZam shuts down King.
This is crazy winnable as well, right? Because they have the low HP for TenZ. He goes around the corner, Zekin's there to punish, and that shot dart could be punishing, but no, it's just Jangler. I thought for a second it was going to take down Zombs, but from up top, it's all good. Sentinels, they do clean things up.
It's all or nothing. He just wants to hold it down, ends up getting the kill. Now he can go free. The Hunter's Fury going in, gets pressured out, and he's still not dead. Still Precision getting one back. Dapr gets him down, and King with a 2K. 6 to holding it down. 8 seconds left. Look at the HP. No way, King. Sick took a moment, thought about the shot, sat up on the perch, and didn't go down at all.
It is Menace to try and make a lurk, but even that Dapr, he's just got 2 through a smoke.
There you go, Dapr. You thought Noble had a little bit of a chance, right? But that man advantage has been erased in an instant. With that spike going down, Sentinels actually thought that it was doubling back to B. King still gets a frag back. Now they have to wait. They have a couple. No, they had a couple of ultis. But Zombs lines up 3. All 3 players remaining for Noble. Try to go for the trade in that back line. But Zombs with 1 clip just keeps spraying, and they all walk into his crosshair. But nothing's going to go down. Instead, Sick now off to run it back.
No
gets the
way!
headshot, and he gets 2. He only has 22 HP, Sully. How does he do it? King, he ends up getting 3 kills on his own over towards Shorts. But Sick, mission accomplished.
That is the X factor in any single round that Sentinels are at a disadvantage. When Sick is on a run it back, quite literally anything is possible, and Sick does it again. His run it back usage is, I mean, this is just crazy.
It looks like it. If they were able to pick up potentially the SMGs over in B-Main, I guess so, but even then, the task is a little bit too tall. Menace now the last one remaining in a 1v3 trying to take down this gate, and I love how TenZ is just hearing all of this. Oh, no, he does it for him!
Allow me to open the door.
Let me get that for you. Let me get that for you. Commit themselves over towards that side, and they know so. They hear up that boom bot, and out they go. Not a singular person there, but Cosmic Divide in that back line. That's gonna have to pull out everyone back in the middle of sight to try to fight up Noble. The amount of grab walls in the middle of sight is absolutely nuts. Noble now only down to 1 player after Zombs takes down Jangler. Precision, out he goes. A big flash, but it's not enough. It was pure chaos, Sully. On top of the window. Now they're gonna have to make their way out, Sully. There's 2 here on the B side.
Oh,
TenZ! And he clears up both of them from mid-air. Flying in, swooping in, easy frags. The shotgun up, doesn't get anything. It's the run it back from Sick that makes up all the space again. And TenZ on the Blade Storm. You can trust on him to never miss a shot.
Being on the defensive side, things a little worse. Menace is like, there's nothing I can do. That's great shock dart placement, though, to predict that he's gonna move back there by ShahZam.
Yeah, no, that's something that you just gotta go for, especially off the early contact. And if you're not there immediately, if you're not there to at least spot up that first spot, you might as well just focus up on 1, using up those shock darts. And not only that, but allowing TenZ to make his way on site too. He gets up an easy kill in hell. Sentinels now have full spot, full positioning here on site, and Zombs comes in swinging over on Cat off the flank, and he's able to clear out 2. Zekin now in a 1v5. Again, his statistics, they have been massive thus far, but he's simply not going to be up to the task of taking on a 1v5. Sentinels win up a 7-2 lead.
And the site is theirs. There's just about 10 seconds left. No lockdown either for that retake. It's get caught out in the open, and the Cosmic Divide ends up splitting up heaven. They can't go for any of these shots, even though they even got a ping onto Sick. And look at this position from Zombs. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, right up in the corner. A recon dart goes right on in, right as the wall goes down. Dapr gets another kill onto Menace. Jangler still with a kill back, still a 3-on-3. They got a whole lot of util. ShahZam sitting back right in A main. Oh my god, sick up close. Dapr essentially gets Goomba stomped, but he still gets the kill onto Jangler. And ShahZam, same thing, back onto Zekin. Nothing too crazy. Sentinels, they go trade for trade as they take up an 8th. It's gonna have to come down to Jangler, who was already ready for the anti-util push. What's up that grab wall up close, but he's already dead. Sentinels have sight.
Yeah, pretty free round, I think, with the guns that Noble had. It was not going to be ever in their favor. Intense, just doing TenZ things. Is even going to collect up a second, maybe even a third to get the Blade Storm and TenZ. Up there it is.
Wow.
3 for TenZ.
They might just be corralled. Indeed they are. Sick able to get the first. And not only that, but he's out in the way immediately. The judge just can't get the distance on. And King being pinged away. Has to look away from the flash from Sick. Sick gets the kill anyways. Noble are down to 3. Around the corner, the Owl Drone still able to pick up 1. Noble are still all towards A main, except for 1. There's precision down on the mid side. TenZ in midair takes down Menace like a clay pigeon. He was trying to heat up with the satchels, but it doesn't work out. Zekin goes down and Sick off of the trade. Precision now, all he can do is wait. The recon bolt finds him. Out goes the bird, walks into 3. The path to retribution is on for Sentinels. They move on to week number 2 of the VCT Challengers.